Hello everybody, Dead Spikes here, and today I'm going to be showing you my Ninja Turtle kitchen knife build. First off, we're going to show you some boss kills to impress you with the build, and then I'll be going over everything about it. Sit back and enjoy some boss killing.
Dude, fuck that move. Oh my god. Let's get this mimic tier. Nice. I thought I was fucked. Is it a banger, Kronos? Well, don't knock until you try it, my man. This ain't a bad build for this. Come on, mimic tier.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that boss killing of Ninja Turtle kitchen knife build, and now I'll go over everything that I have going on here. All of those kills were after the patch last night, and I think this build is quite good. It's also the lowest deaths I've ever had on a playthrough. The only boss I had the most trouble with was the Elden beast, because he doesn't bleed. Unfortunately, I had like 10 to 15 deaths on him. It took me a while to get him. But yeah, let's go over the build. So we're using 2 daggers. We got the blood dagger in our right hand, and then we got the kitchen knife, or the great knife in our left hand. I call it kitchen knife because it looks like one. They're both on blood affinity because this build is to maximize blood loss. We completely rely on blood loss, which is why Elden Beast was tough. But yeah, so we have Bloody Slash in our right hand, and then we have Bloodhound Dash, or Bloodhound Step, in our left hand. And we switch between the two. As you saw in the Milena fight, I had Bloodhound Step on, so I switched to hands with my knives, depending on the fight, if I want more dodge or not. Also, you know, you can see that I can just two-hand my left dagger, and I can Bloodhound Step when I want. Pull it back out, and I got Bloody Slash again. These are the 2 best combos that I could come up with after looking around. If you do happen to run into a boss that is resistant to bleed or cannot be bled, switch these to Occult. If you switch these to Occult, that'll make up the damage with the stats that you have. For our armor, we're running Lionel's Helm, Lionel's Armor, and Radahn's Gauntlets and Greaves. Here's the 4 talismans we used: Rotten Winged Sword Insignia, Lord of Blood's Exaltation, Godskin Swaddling Cloth, and Green Turtle Talisman. If you want, you can switch the Green Turtle for Claw Talisman. I just found jumping to be kind of meh with the daggers because they don't have a whole lot of reach. This was a very fun build, and I do recommend it. It definitely did better than the Rapier build. The Rapier build had some certain bosses where we just couldn't kill. It just took forever, and I quit on Milena on the Rapier build. I just couldn't do it. But this build killed every single boss in the playthrough. Pretty much no problem, except for Elden Beast. That was the only one that was tough, but I do recommend this build. It actually turned out really, really good. Shout out to Candy for my Discord, because he was asking me about daggers, and I was like, you know, that sounds fun. So we tried out a dagger build, and it was a lot of fun. Here's our stats that we came up with. We stop at 150 for PvP level. I'll probably do all my builds at that level from now on. But as I can tell you for leveling, because a lot of people have that question, I didn't touch Dexterity until my Arcane hit 60. So I leveled Arcane non-stop up until it hit 60, because Arcane's going to affect my blood loss when there's blood affinity on my daggers. So we were pumping Vigor slowly with Arcane, and then a little bit of Endurance for the extra armor. Then 3 stats we just pumped up slowly until we hit about 60 Arcane, and then we started pumping into Dex. And the reason we have the Dex is for that extra physical damage per hit. It just makes up a little bit of extra damage. I do recommend Mimic Tear with this build because it's going to help you bleed. If you weren't to use Mimic Tear, I would recommend Oleg. He does a lot of blood damage as well. I think Oleg's going to be used a lot more with the Mimic Tear nerf. Not that Mimic Tear is bad now, it's just he doesn't live quite as long. And Oleg does a lot more stun. So that'll do it for this build. Hopefully I went over everything. Just make sure to be switching your weapon arts in and out, and also be switching between Occult and Blood depending on what boss you're going up against. If you guys enjoyed this video or you found it helpful, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you do try it out, please leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about it. Did you have as much fun with the build as I did? Because I thought it was amazing. If you guys want to see some more builds or tutorials like this, make sure to smack that subscribe button. Only 1% of my viewers are actually subscribed, so let's pump that number up. That would be awesome. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. This is Bikes out.